What's up? Welcome to today's live stream. I don't really have an agenda today. I just know that I should probably stream because it's been a few days. So yeah, I don't have an agenda like I said, but it's the 29th. I have a couple more days left in the year, and I figured we may as well try to get something accomplished. Maybe I'll get a PR merge or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go to my screen share. I normally have to be here long enough so that I can get YouTube to generate the screenshot for me. I don't generate my own thumbnails. So just hang out with me for a little bit while I wait for YouTube to capture all the frames that they need. All right, we're good. All right, cool. Move this stuff off of this monitor. Something's going on with my iPad. I don't understand what's wrong with it. Let's go ahead and open this up. Oh, I forgot. I actually went back and typed words. So this is to help me get to the different places. So the app, the database, the auth provider, Google API, Slack API, and soon the GitHub stuff. Let's do that. Let's do that right quick. We'll go into here. I wonder if this is, did I do this as part of my organization? Let's see. I did not. What? Why is this not working? Which app did they send it to? I have 5 GitHub apps. Okay, it went to the one on my phone over here. I don't understand why. It's weird. Okay, so it's not here. So it must be under my profile, maybe. No, it's not. Okay. Huh. Is it under my developer settings? Did I make it as an OAuth app? YTT Gen. Oh, I wonder if I'm using the YTT Gen stuff. All right, let's delete this one. We'll revoke all the tokens. I don't agree that deleting an OAuth app is an advanced action, but okay. Let's see here. So I think that still may be being used. So let's go back to my org. Did they remove it from my history? Yeah, I guess they did. Post apply. Okay. So, oh wait. YTSB. This is it right here. So I created it as a GitHub app. Okay, that's good to know. And this should have been a GitHub app as well, but it's an OAuth app. Okay, fine. So we'll go into GitHub apps and we'll just click into here. And we'll, we'll update where I was just at on the README. What repo is that? Slackbot. I don't know why I didn't commit that directly. I missed it. All right, so this issue should almost be done, but let's see where we are. Let's get a development environment started up here. Connect to the database. This one. Hopefully. Yes, we will connect to the database. Also open up a REST client or a curl client, HTTP client, whatever words you want to use for this thing. What is this? We'll delete that for now. All right, so we want YTSMB. You know what? We'll put that over here. Put that over here as well. One day, oh, okay, it opened up on the wrong screen. I was like, one day this is gonna open. All right, let's open up the repo. Go ahead and fetch the latest. playground. What is this username? Okay, so we'll close this. Don't want that. All right, I'm gonna dump GitHub Desktop to right here. I really don't need to see it that often. Although I would like to see it at the same time that I'm looking at whatever's going on here. So we'll go ahead and close this. And we have one other tool to open up. Actually, I'm saying one other tool. It could be more than one. I don't know. All right, we'll grab this. I want this to be up here, and then it's window, like it's dev tooling, to not even be on that screen. Let's wait, there we are. Except I want this to be at the top, and then I want the other one. Wait, how come that's not letting me select different windows? What the hell? All right, fine. We'll do it the hard way. Select that window, put it right here. All right, so now I have somewhat of a development environment going on here. So if I explode up, I should be able to see all of my things. They're organized the way that I am okay with. I will tolerate it. Now let's get this started. Appreciate the new follow, Mad Killer 75. Wait, I can't read. 576. You're learning my secret. I actually can't read. I'm illiterate. I think I want to use this as my monitor right quick. Yo, what's up? How you doing, Mad Killer? Welcome to the stream, and I am glad that you decided to follow. Help me get to that next goal. I don't even know what the goal is anymore. It's been so long. To optimize sidecar, your iPad has been disconnected. Okay, why do you keep like, wait, what? Plug it in with a cable to use Wi-Fi. Wait, what? Wait, I'm confused. To optimize sidecar, your iPad is disconnected from Wi-Fi. Okay, that's what I expect. Plug it in with a cable to use Wi-Fi. That makes no sense. It's currently plugged in with a cable, but I'm just going to ignore Apple. They don't know what they're talking about. Am I a software engineer? Not. I wouldn't call myself one anymore, but I used to be a software engineer. For a while, for a lot of years. And then I became a founder, and then I became a failed founder, and then I became a developer advocate. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I do now. So I talk to other engineers about engineering and development and using tools, using different types of products. There's a little bit of teaching to it, but I also do like documentation, building code demos or samples, whatever you want to, like demonstration apps, working with partners as in like company partners. So let's say, for instance, a good one would be Amplitude or Segment or something like that. Another vendor that does something different from what we do, but you know, there is a synergy we can exploit, that kind of stuff. That's what's up. You're in petroleum. Oh, I used to be in the oil and gas industry back in the day. I left the oil and gas industry in 2014 after the last, well, I don't know if that was the last bust, but that was the bust that I was affected in. So I left oil and gas in 2014, went back into consulting, and because of the experience that I had building the trade desk, I used to build like the trade software, trade desk, like the trade floor stuff that all the traders use to like make trades. So I used to do that, as well as build pricing engines. So when I was at this consulting firm, I ended up going back into the energy sector. Before my last stint, I got introduced to like data warehousing and BI type stuff for one of our clients, a medical client. And then I ended up going to grad school for statistics, like analytical statistics, and with an emphasis on CS, of course. And then I went into a role where I was doing, it started off with like doing data warehousing and data engineering, and then it turned into doing building like actual machine learning stuff, which is kind of cool, before I ended up going on to GitHub. And then I left a few years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, I don't know. Oh wait, it's 2023. It's been 4 or 5 years now since GitHub. What company did I work for in oil and gas? I worked for a company called Wood Group Kinney, which is an engineering services company. So they are the ones who, it's a consulting firm, I think. They call them, like, there are a lot of engineering services firms, but the part of Wood Group that I was under was called Wood Group Kinney. And under Wood Group Kinney, the organization that I was a part of was the Integrity Management Group. So it was Wood Group Kinney Integrity Management, if you want the full name. And it was its own entity. So while I could be like, if it was the integrity management part, like it was still its own separate entity, wholly owned by Wood Group, which I think is Mustang. If you've ever heard of Mustang Engineering Services, I think Wood Group is part of that. Let's see, engineering services. Yes. So the company that I was under was under Mustang Engineering, I think. I'm not sure which one it is though. Let's see, technical services. Because this obviously, this isn't it, I don't think. I'm looking for their, like, I know what they're, okay, all right, fine. So let's just go to maps because they are here in Houston. All right, obviously I don't know how to use Google Maps. How do you get the maps? Or is Google really this trash where you like look for maps and it can't even find its own product? Okay, there we are. Mustang Engineering. Okay, yeah, that's not it. Okay. So let's see. It's out here in the energy corridor area. Right over here. Park Row. So let's drop a pin here. I'm actually interested myself because like it's been years since I've been doing this type of stuff. Okay, all right, let's keep going. So like all of this is like where I was at. Just all these huge campuses out here. I don't know if I'm gonna find this though, to be honest. I have very low patience. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna find it. But it's just right over here, actually. So it's like right after this Star Furniture that's over there. It's out in here, and it's really large. So like, I mean, you see that white building? Yeah. So it starts over here, and this whole complex is all Mustang. It's a lot. Here, we'll look at it. Yeah, it's a lot. We got Subsea 7 and all that. So I guess what I did was, and given that you work in oil and gas, I suspect that you're aware of this. All these oil and gas companies have these assets, especially out here in Houston. We're a Gulf city, so the Gulf of Mexico is where a lot of our operators are, or at least the operators that I service. And because it's the Gulf of Mexico and it's not that deep, but it's relatively deep. It's all the assets on the bottom, right? That's what I'm trying to get at. So it's all offshore drilling, and as a result, all of the assets that they use for drilling need to be inspected. And there are, here, let me show some of this, because I know some people are like, don't know what it takes to get the energy that they take for granted every day. It's not even just the energy, it's like your toothbrush, your toothpaste, the concrete that you drive on, the air conditioner that you probably are enjoying right now. These are all powered by petroleum products, but people don't think about that. Subsea. So here is an example of an asset that would be on the surface of the ocean, right here. All right, so this is a tree, and there's all types of things that connect to it, And this all works underground, or not underground, but underwater, in highly saline environments, under immense pressures, under stupid temperatures, and all of this stuff. And you can see how they're all connected together. All this stuff needs to be inspected. Otherwise, you end up with oil in the ocean, and lots of it. And it's hard to close it if you were to have a blowout. So all this stuff here was what Wiggum was responsible for, was going out and carrying out inspections of these equipment using ROVs. Although we did have people who did diving as well, but you can't dive at these depths. So we fly ROVs and capture footage of all of these types of assets, along with all of the pipelines, and without going into all the details. That's the high level. So you say you work for an operator, but honestly, I don't tell people what I do for work. I mean, generally, I don't either, because most people don't understand it. Like, and I've seen it a lot from growing up when people are like, "Oh, what you doing in school?" And I'm talking about like grade school, because I was a little ahead of my peers. But yeah, like in grade school, people are like, "Oh, what are you doing?" And I'll tell them exactly. And it's just, you can see that, at least I can see it, when people are just, some just goes above their head. And I've seen this so often where it's like, I don't even bother telling people what I do. If I say, "Oh yeah, I'm a software engineer," and then, people are like, "Oh, I know a software engineer." It's like, yeah, no, like I know someone who plays basketball, but that don't mean that, that don't really mean much. The reason why it becomes an issue for me is because people like to compare. Like, they'll see the things that I've been able to accomplish or what I've been able to do. And then they'll be like, "Oh, I'm a this or I'm a that." It's like, I don't do that. It's like, well, your occupation doesn't define what you're going to earn. Like, they're two different things. Like the title, the role, all that kind of stuff. It's just a title and a role. It don't really mean anything. Oh, you're from New York. Oh, okay. Think I'm destroying the earth, climate change and all that. Well, I mean, these are the talking points that people are throwing around these days. I wish that we could have, I don't know, I'm a little vindictive now. I've become that person. I wish that we can just say, all right, if you want to live without oil and gas, let's stop drilling for a year and let's see how your life goes. And I'm pretty sure within a few days, most people there'll probably be riots in the streets. Like, oil and gas, they are so fundamental to our way of life that it is very dangerous that we take it for granted. And that we have people saying, "Oh, we should stop doing this." It's like, you might be right. Like, you may be right that it is causing harm to the earth. However, what they don't understand is, if you stop doing it, it will cause harm to humans. Like, which one is more important? I'm pro-human. Fuck the earth. That's how I feel. Right? Like, I'm not saying fuck it, like, for real, but it's just like, if I had to choose between humans or the earth, yeah. The earth will be here. We're like, the earth has been through a lot. It's kind of it's a lot of hubris for humans to think that we can do so much to the earth. The same earth that was hit by an asteroid, that's still here. Like, a whole full ass asteroid hit the earth and it's still here. So that tells me that maybe the earth isn't as fragile as people make it out to be. I think what it is that it's fragile for us. Like, it's hard for us to live. So yeah, we want to protect our environment, which I get, but try drinking water that hasn't been treated. By the way, a lot of the chemicals used in treatment, some of these petroleum products, just FYI, fun facts. Girls working in construction. Well, no, I don't even. I'm at a point now where, like, yeah, most people, not most people, I think some people can sense that I'm in a different place after talking to me for a little bit. I don't care if someone is like, a gold digger, because let them dig. I don't give a fuck. They're not getting anything. It's their energy they're wasting, so I wouldn't put too much into that. Have I? Man, I haven't even started this project yet. I thought I started it. All right, let's go here. Soon I'm going to start working on the interface. Oh, you know what I should do? Before I start working on the interface, which technically isn't going to be web-based. It is web-based right now because I needed a quick way to log in. But what I need to do is get this such that I can log in. Oh, come on. Give me a second. Let me log in first. Okay. Shit. Are we gonna have this problem again? Like I had this problem last time where I couldn't log in. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna look at this error message if this doesn't work again. Maybe there's no exclamation point. No, there's definitely one. Let's look at this. Oops. Sign in. Response. Wait, what? Okay. Interesting. Login failed. Invalid login credentials. I don't understand how these are invalid login credentials. They're the same ones that I used literally last week. Oh, okay. I must have just typed it too fast. Obviously, that's the problem. Okay. Let's see here. Yo, what's up, Marshall? How you doing? We got a story. I once had a Karen back home try to tell me that fracking causes earthquakes. It does. Like she's right. Both can be true. And literally, I spent like 10-15 minutes trying to educate about fracking. Fracking actually does. It can. How about that? So it can cause earthquakes. In fact, we had I'm in Texas and we don't really have earthquakes. However, I think the Eagle Pass Shell or whatever the hell it is, Eagle Ford, I forget the name of the field. It's south of San Antonio. When they started doing that, we started having earthquakes in San Antonio. We actually had an earthquake in San Antonio, which is if you're from Texas, you know earthquakes are not a thing that we have ever. So it was a small one. I think it was like a 2.7 or something like that, but I felt it. And we had a few other tremors. They were years spaced apart, but fracking absolutely can cause earthquakes. So she was right about that. And I mean, in the end, she's right, or you're right. I don't know who said that in the end they're doing it for money. Yes, that's literally the only reason. And you may be like, oh no, we're doing it for energy. But like, let's be real. If you were not getting paid to do your job, you would not do it. And these businesses, once you get some money, trust me, once you get some money, if you're going to make an investment in something or anything, you expect a return, or else you're just dumb. Like, you're just going to go broke very quickly. So, all of these are joint ventures between multiple companies and individuals. And like, when I say individuals, I'm not talking about just like, they'll do it through an entity, through a company or through a trust or something like that, or through some type of hedge fund or something, where it's like they all will pull money into this project, which is real money, because they expect to get a return. So, I think, you're both right? Like, fracking is done. It can cause earthquakes, but it's not, I don't know. Everything is nuanced, right? So everything is nuanced. Oh yeah, happy holidays. It's I need to book that hotel today. I'm not gonna stay at it, but I need to book a hotel for 3 days, for 3 nights. I was looking for like cheap hotels to book at, because I'm not gonna stay at it. And then I was just like, man, I had to drive to other parts of town, so it's looking like I'm about to end up dropping like 180 a night for a hotel that I'm not even gonna stay in. I just gotta drive there to check in, and then I'm gonna come back home. I'll do that later though. The reason is that I need to get my 75 night. I'm a couple nights from hitting my. Is it 50 nights or 75? I don't know. Let's see, let's check.
Beautiful.
Okay, let's sign in. or not. Maybe we won't sign in. How about that? Man, this nice slow. Oh, okay, it's to get to 50 nights. Okay. So I need 3 nights to get to 50, which should give me, oh fuck, I have these goddamn sweet nights that okay. Well, fine. Yeah, I gotta, man. So I'm losing out on a lot of shit. I've lost out on my $1,200 flight credit on Singapore Airlines, which was actually 140,000 points for my Amex. That when I realized I got the wrong date, they were like, oh yeah, we can cancel it, but it's going to be a credit. We can't refund the point balance. I'm just like, oh my gosh. So I only had a year to use it, and now it's gone. So there's that. I mean, it's fine. Like, what I found out is just like, I don't know. I've like lost so many things, but it's like my life isn't affected, so I don't really know if I care that much. But it does. Just knowing, it's the principle. I think that's what it is. It's the principle. Just knowing that I had something that was worth something, and then it's just gone. Just like, poof. Let's see here. Oh, you work in Texas. Let's see here. Wait. I mean, it doesn't waste water injection, yes, but fracking is very low percentage. No, it doesn't waste water. Wait, I don't know what I was talking about. Wastewater. I don't know if I said that, but all right. You work in Texas, Dallas, moving soon. Yeah, I'm in Houston. I can't be in Dallas. I have family. Well, yeah, I have family there though. I have some buddies still in college doing computer science, and they worried about not getting jobs because tech sector not really hiring like that. Well, when I went to college to do computer science, it was right after the bust, like the .com crash. It wasn't too so computer science wasn't popular at all. I was in a class when I first started CS. I think we had 30 or 40 students in the entire, in all the classes, the years. It was like 30 or, no, I'm sorry, just my class. I'm class of 2011, so I started in 07. And I want to say we had fewer than 30 people in the class. And by the time I graduated, I think I was one of 13 who graduated in CS. And, one of the things that I often tell people is if you're going to school to get a degree thinking that's going to get you a job, you're doing it wrong. I don't know why people think their degrees mean something. Most people I know with degrees are still stupid. So it's just what's the point in this degree? And not just being stupid, they're incompetent too. So it's not only do you have a degree in this thing, but you don't have any actual skill in the thing that you supposedly spent 4 years studying, which is what? Yeah, and then there's also the I don't know. I think it's because kids are coddled too much these days, where it's they get into the workforce thinking that they deserve stuff. It's just man, you don't get on, you don't go on somewhere. But yeah, I mean, there are a lot of I don't know. I'm not really in the I'm not your typical person in tech. I've been working in tech for a while now, but I've never really left where I'm from, or I like my mentality about stuff, about work in general. But yeah, it's interesting. People are going into CS for a job, not because they love it. And I'm gonna be honest, if you're competing against me and you don't love what you do, you will lose. In fact, I mean, hell, the place I'm at in life is showing me that, where it's just 90% of the people who come up against me are trash. Why? Because they don't care about the thing. They're only doing it for money. So if you come up against someone like me who has been happily doing this stuff for free since the age of 11, then I don't know if you stand much of a chance. So, if we're all competing for the same limited jobs, who you think going to get hired? The person who actually has something that he's built and on his own, who's been doing this for a while, or the person who's oh, I have a degree. I have a degree too, just I want to make that clear. I'm not just talking down on degrees, not having one. I have a degree and I think it's useless. I went for graduate school and I'm about no, not 12, I think 9 credit hours, 10 credit hours away from my graduate degree. And I'm probably not going to finish because the degree is useless. Like, and I have them from, I'm going to decent schools. I'm not going to unknown schools. And even then, the degree itself, worthless. The only benefit of a degree is the process in getting that degree. If you are, in school with other people, you're gonna, build a network in school. That's the only reason why I would say anybody to go to school is, it's for the people you're gonna meet. Hopefully some of them actually go off and do stuff in their life. But the odds are most won't. So let's keep that in mind. You took AP Computer Science, thinking I'm gonna do computer science in college. Hated it. I mean, I did AP Computer Science too, back in I think 10th grade. So 10th and 11th and in 12th grade we had like a CS thing. And to be honest, that's what I preferred. Was computer science. And then when I got into the workforce and I realized that what I do is in computer science, it made me hate what I do. And for the longest, I hated software development and engineering because it's so antithetical to, not antithetical, it's not in line with what I wanted to do, which was I wanted to do study computer science, and actually help bring my field forward. Now I'm more on the engineering side, and I'm starting to appreciate the engineering side too. It took me a few years. It took me a few years to get there where I'm like, okay, all right, cool. I'll accept being an engineer because you can still move the field forward, but maybe just in a different way. So no, I no longer have aspirations of doing my PhD or anything like that, but I don't know, maybe one day I'll do something useful for the field, right? That's really the main goal. It doesn't have to end with a degree. It just has to end with me doing something useful in the field. And I've done some things that have had some impact, I think. If you're ever use GitHub Desktop, this is something I think is pretty impactful, although it hasn't changed the field. But I think it's a good first step. All right, is this thing running? Yes, it is. It's running. All right, let's look at the thing. Oh, we can make this request happen right quick and see if that's still working. Let's see. We should get a message. Oh, it's compiling. Okay, it's gonna take a second. Okay, no, we're unauthorized. Why am I unauthorized? We gotta understand what's going on here. Why am I unauthorized? Expired time 12/28. Why is my token only working for a day? That's an issue. Let's all right, I actually got to figure out why that's happening. Did I name it JWT? No, I didn't. Of course not. I forgot the name of the file. For what it's worth, I only work on this project live on stream. So if you're watching me, you're like, how come you don't know where the hell stuff is in your own project? That's why. It's because I only do it on stream, and I don't stream that consistently. So every time I come here, I have to just waste brain cycles rediscovering what the hell it is I've done last time. All right, here we are. Cool. So the expiration is a week from now. Obviously, this is not a week from now. Or is it? Hold on. What does that date say? 12/28. Oh, it is a week. Okay, I see what's happening here. So this is data backing up what the hell I just said, that I rarely do this. So look at this. I issued this token, which was the last time I worked on this project, on December 21st, a week ago, more than a week ago. Okay. I could, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make it last for 2 weeks. I'm gonna kick this can down the road, which is only gonna make it harder for me because in the future, I'm gonna like know less about why this shit is not working the way that I expect. All right, so we're gonna do this 2 weeks from now. Save that off, and we gotta generate a new key. So let's get that new key generated. Wait, did it? Oh, okay, I forgot. Wait, did it do it? Did anything happen? Wait, API integration key. XHR. Huh. Oh, wait, here we are. Integration key. All right, cool. We'll take this token. Oh my gosh, seriously though? Why is this so hard to copy? All right, cool. Okay, I can't copy, what the fuck? All right, we'll copy it this way. We'll just use a better tool. How about that? Okay, and let's inspect that token. Expiration time 1/12. That's about 2 weeks from now. Okay, all right, cool. So I'm gonna have this problem again after the 12th. That's maybe I'll remember that. Maybe I won't. Probably won't. All right, so let's throw this auth in here and let's try that out again. All right, cool. New access token, Slack web API. Okay. Not in channel. Okay, that's because I forgot to reinstall the app like a dumbass because I uninstalled it because I accidentally leaked secrets on here last time. Let's go to dev testing. All right, let's see. Install. Wait, is it add? And this is YT. What is it? Slackbot? What's the name of this damn app? Shit. Oh, here we are. YT Slackbot. There we are. Add this app. Let's try this again. Failed to create PR. Okay, fine. I know why I failed to create the PR. I changed all of my GitHub stuff and forgot to, oh my gosh, dang it. This is why you should never leak your keys online because shit like this happens. So I had to come into the profile here and come and update this token to a new token that I'm gonna go grab right now. Oh, I got some comments. Let's see. What's up, anime? I'm not gonna, yeah, what's up, anime? You was in Houston for a conference, Galleria area. Oh, okay. I live in River Oaks, which is adjacent to the Galleria. I don't go to the Galleria area that often. It's a little bit ratchet. It's a little sus for me. It's not my vibe. But, you know, it used to be nice. Honestly, it used to be nice. And then it started, like, we got a lot of ratchet people coming here now. It's just hood now. I'm just like, always ruining good things. So I avoid it now. You know, that's a place where you want to get shot at, get your shit taken, go to the Galleria. The mall was sick. Where are you from? If you think the Galleria is sick, like, where are you from? Cause I think the Galleria is trash. Like, out of all the malls that I've been to in my life, it's not even in the top 10. I would say probably my favorite mall, and it's not even because it's the stores, even though it has stores. Let's see, Marina Bay Sands Shopping Center, whatever the hell is it. So here is one of my favorite malls. One of, like, it's obviously there are better ones than this, even this one. How do I look at images? So yeah, here's wherever the hell, Singapore Marina Bay Sands. The other mall was gosh, what is it? Is it like Mall of Dubai? Is that what it's called? Or is it Dubai Mall? It may be Dubai Mall. I think it's Dubai Mall. Yeah, Dubai Mall. Yeah, so this mall right here is dope. This aquarium is huge. The mall itself is huge. Like they have this out here. Wait, So what you can't see, the Apple Store is over here, by the way. But what you can't see is that on the other side is the Burj Khalifa, and you can see it has like the water show that happens at night. What's another dope ass mall that I went to? Shit, where was that? The one in Abu Dhabi, I think it's pretty. Yeah, I don't know what's the name of that mall though. Abu Dhabi. I actually don't know the name of the mall in Abu Dhabi, but it's fucking dope. It's better than the Galleria in every way. What's another one? The one in Thailand. There's one in Bangkok. I don't know the name. Like it's not in English, so you know, give me that. I don't speak Thai, but let's see, Bangkok Mall. It's by the river. I'll just put river. Yeah, this one. Oh, it's literally called River City. Okay, all right, fine. So you can kind of see the exterior here, maybe. If I can't, I don't want to pull up my own pictures, but if we can't get good pictures, I'll pull up Lightroom and we can look at it there. All right, it's not gonna work, but just trust me when I say it's a freaking dope mall, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, Marshall B. He's like, yeah, Dubai Mall is my favorite. Yeah, Dubai Mall is pretty sick. Like, it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. They got a few of them too. But yeah, Dubai Mall is pretty dope. I'm trying to think of another mall that was just like, what the hell? Because there've been a few times when in Korea. I don't know what mall it was because I went to a bunch of places, but like every store I went to in Korea was freaking dope. In fact, I have an image of one. Actually, you know what? I might be able to find this one because I remember the name of the city, Suwon Mall. It was next to, yeah, here we are. This right here. So this is their Galleria. When I say their Galleria, I mean it. Like, it's the same people behind the Houston Galleria. I was staying at the hotel, this hotel right adjacent to it. This one right here. And this mall is actually pretty cool. I bought something from this mall just because. Like, I was so impressed with the mall. And then they had a off-white store, which I was like, I wasn't expecting to have off-white in Korea. So I bought some off-white, like, what do you call those things? Like, just black, what I'm wearing now. Like, cause I wear mostly just black sweatpants. So I bought a couple. And they had a Balenciaga store. I was like, oh, they had a special release of the Balenciaga, what do you call those things? The trainers. So I got a pair of those because I was just like, all right. And then they had some kind of bears, like these figurine bears, that I ended up buying one of those. Just cause like, I'm like, how can you stay next to this mall and not buy something out of it? It looks so crazy. It looks so crazy, and the back of it is kind of cool too. Yeah, like this mall is pretty dope. Oh, they have interior shots. I have interior shots too, but mine aren't this great. I will go back one day. Maybe, I don't know, maybe in a few months, not a few weeks, few months maybe. But went to the food court here. The food was delicious. I went to like 3 of the restaurants there. Remember, I stayed right adjacent to it, so I would go pretty much every day when I came back. I was staying there for 3 days, I think. Yeah, I stayed in the city for 3 days. I actually met a kid out there. I don't know if he's watching this, but if he is, welcome to the stream. But yeah, he was studying abroad out there. But yeah, Suwon, the mall in Suwon was pretty dope. There was a mall that I went to in Kenya that was pretty decent. It can't really compare to like places like Germany or France or whatever, but it was, for Africa, it was pretty cool. You always got to put stuff in context, for Africa, it was decent. All right, so I got to figure out how to get this new PAT into my thingamajig, so let's do that. Apparently, I created an app, and I've already forgotten where it is, and thankfully, I updated this README. Look at that. Look at that foresight. So, it looks like I created an app, but I'm not using it right now. So it looks like I did this in anticipation, knowing that I'm going to have to do this one day. So here's the problem. Because I don't have an app and I'm just using a regular, what do you call these tokens? Let me find the token, because I forgot what they're called. A personal access token. Yeah. So because I'm using a personal access token, how do I get to my settings? Here we go. Personal tokens, fine, right? So this is what I'm using right now. And because, wait, did this expire? Did I delete it? Last use within the last week. All right. I'm going to recreate it, it doesn't really matter, but created on Friday, December 8th. Wait a minute, December 8th. All right, then this token should work if this was created on December 8th, unless I changed it again somehow. Let's see, let's actually look at the errors this time instead of making up stuff. Okay, all right, we fixed that one. So then we get the new access token, request error. Reference already exists. Okay, so, okay, I know what the issue is. It's because I have steps that can happen and do stuff in the database, and it's not part of a transaction. So if something fails, I'm not doing the cleanup. And I think I mentioned this on my last stream, and then, you know, I haven't streamed since, I forgot. So in order to fix this, I got to go to my other repo. So we'll do that here. We'll go to GitHub again, my whatever, and then go to Devlog, which is my test repo. The way this bot works is that you attach it to another repo, and then as I make videos or whatever, it adds these PRs. So let's say here, vacation mode. And then inside of here, it'll, like, I'm still working on this, but it'll tell me the name of the whatever the thing, the date that I did it, the description, which, no, I've changed this now, so this is going to look different, and then links. So the reason why it was failing is because I already had this right here. So it created it. I just didn't want it to create it. not the way it did. So like learning how the web browser works live. Oh, just discovered an issue. This is wrong. We can't have this. I'm glad that I just discovered this. So we have a few things that I gotta fix. I gotta fix this. This branch name is wrong. We can't have these bars because that's gonna be hard to deal with. And then here, I don't want to use equal signs anymore. What I think I should use is dash signs. So here, let me show you. Oh shit, and it's adding these slashes again. So we'll do this 3 dashes, and you'll see what that does in a second. We'll do that. Yeah, it's adding these new lines to every line, even though it's being ignored. I gotta figure out why, because it's annoying. All right, let's look at how we're looking. So you see here, it adds a line in between it, something like that. Maybe we don't want a line for these. Maybe that's all just one section. See, yeah, I think that can be all in one section. And then I have the link to where to watch it, and this gets added by the bot. So if I click this, let's go ahead and update this comment. It should take me here. Yeah, it does. Perfect. Oh fuck, I don't know why I did that. All right, so let's come and delete this here. And I'm also gonna have to go and delete, oops, where's the delete? Close to PR. Delete the branch. Okay. So now we gotta go here and see if any new notes were generated. Oh my gosh, I feel stupid right now. I didn't even put a freaking, I need to create it. I don't know which one of these are which. God damn it. Fortunately, I can just click through and go see. Let's see what that is. 23 vacation. Okay, perfect. So it looks like, oh wait, no, there's 24. Let's go to 24. Okay, so this is the one that I don't want to have. So let's delete this one. And Yeah, you know what? Let's go to these issues here. So this is a bug. Fix branch name for new devlogs. All right, so we'll just. That's not what I wanted to do. I want this. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we are. Copy. We'll copy the whole address. So noticed this branch name includes live in the title. It shouldn't. Okay, cool. So now we have this. I'll go ahead and create that, and we'll put a bug on here. Oh, okay. I don't have a bug. What the hell? Issue? Okay, sure. Let's create a bug. Let's do a bug. I want this to be red, and then this is something is wrong. Something isn't quite right. All right, go ahead and create that. Yep. Let's go back and we'll add this bug there. I guess I got to refresh. There we are. Cool. Now we got the bug. All right. What else did I say I wanted to do? I've already forgotten what it was. Yeah, let's see here. Do you plan on going to the Blackest Tech Conference in Houston? No. Like, I didn't even know there was one. Like, I don't really, and man, don't judge me for this, but like, I don't really go to events that have like some type of racial thing. Like, I have zero interest in being a part of that kind of stuff. Like, it's, I don't know. I don't want to be around people just because they're black or Mexican or white or like, I don't care. Like, I really don't care. So yeah, like, just because someone is my skin complexion, that means zero to me. I'm more interested, are they in the same social economic class as me? I care more about that. Or are they like, do they have the same values on education as me? I care about that. If you're black, I don't give a fuck. That's just being real. And it's not to say that like, I have something against black people. I don't. It's that I took those words that one of my childhood heroes said seriously, where he's like, we should judge people on the content of their character and not by the color of their skin. And that's how I live my life. So no, I will not be going to a tech conference I don't know, it's like limiting. It's even in the name, it's like Black Tech Conference. It's like, man, like, why can't it just be a tech conference that's open to everyone who's interested in this thing? Why is it like just for black people? And I know that some people are, we're underrepresented, but it's like, what's the reason behind that? Why are we underrepresented? It's not because of racism. When I was doing my CS degree, I was the only black person in the program. And that's out of all of the classes. And as far as I know, there weren't any, maybe there was one before me. In our 20, 30-year history, like, CS department, in the 30-year history of the department, there weren't many black people. And why is that? We have black people in other majors on campus, except for computer science. And it's just like, I don't buy into this myth that like it's underrepresented because of reason, like systemic reasons. It's due to our culture. Straight up. Other cultures, they push their children into being engineers, being scientists, being people like valuing education. And it's like, I don't know, it was disappointing to have to accept that, because I used to think otherwise. I used to think that if I could go off and be an example, and I can come back and try to show other people that they can do it. And what doing this stream for over a year and a half is showing me is that that's just not the case. Like, people are going to do what they want to do. Let them. You know, that's how I am now. Just like let them. Yo, what's up, Nick Lucas? How are you? Let's see here. I'm from Houston. Bug tag should be there by default. Yeah, well, you know what? I may have deleted that bug tag though. That because sometimes I do silly things without realizing that I'm doing it. And I mean, like I might do something here and not be paying attention and accidentally do something. I don't know. But yeah, you're right. It should be there. I'm just going to say that maybe I removed it because I refuse to believe that it ain't there because I didn't create this one, so I must have deleted it. Or yeah, I don't have an or. I'm just trying to give benefit of the doubt. I'm going because that's the only one I've seen in Texas that's affordable. Wait, you gotta pay to go? Man, that's another thing. It's like, how you gonna be, not you, but like, how are you advertising a conference meant to help get people who are underrepresented in tech, and then you charge them for it? It's like, have you considered that the reason why there might not be people going into it is because of money? It's just like, let's charge these people. But yeah, if you're gonna be here, when is it? I'm not going to the conference, but I'll happily meet you after the fact, or while you're here. And I'm assuming it's in Houston, so if you want to link up during that time, let me know. If I'm here, we'll link up. We'll go eat or something. Okay. Oh yeah. All right. So I have to fix this branch name. There was something else that I said that I needed to do regarding this. I know I need to add this stuff as part of a transaction, but that's, we'll kick that can down the road. Oh, actually, let's see. I have a project here. Maybe we'll turn one of these into an issue right quick. Migrate Pat. Let's hide everything that is done. Wait, filter key. Wait, what? I don't want to filter by keywords. All right, I want to do. Okay, all right, fine. Obviously, I didn't put statuses on these. Let's do that. Let's first do that. Let's try to pretend to be organized in this project. I didn't mark it to do because it's not an issue yet, but I need to use this filter. All right, there we are. Cool. So we're going to create a hidden directory when onboarding the app or onboarding the repo, which it makes more sense to build the, yeah, here's what we're gonna do this right here, the Slack, whatever the hell. And no, I don't know how to do this. So we're gonna figure it out. Let's convert this to an issue in Slackbot. I don't want to open it in a new tab. I want to open it in this tab. All right, there we are. Cool. So then, what does this entail, right? So currently, the app is installed using, or manually using a Slack app key, or yeah, I don't know. We'll call it a Slack app key. I'd rather use OAuth because other people in the workspace should be able to use it for their own content, which means that I need to relate the user. And here I already have a user. Let's go to here. Oops. So we go to my users. I only have 2 right now, but what I need to do is make it such that I can log in with a Slack account, or make it such that once it gets added to a whatever the hell, like a Slack instance, whenever someone tries to log in, like onboard, to get tracking, it then sends them off to the login page so that they can log into their Google account, because I need to set up OAuth for their Google account, as well as for their GitHub account, which that's coming. I'm using a personal access token for now, but eventually that will be OAuth as well. So I need to have them log into those accounts so I can get the credentials. And at the moment, like I just can't do it because it's just here. Let me show it. I don't know how to explain it because I don't know if I fully. Oh, wait, what? All right, here, let's go to the Slack app. Okay, so this is the Slack app, and to install this, I had to come in here and manually grab this. Where is it at? Like, I go in and manually grab this thing in here, and I don't want to do that. What I instead want to do is, where's Slack at? Where did it go? Bring Slack to another workspace. Bring that to here. So what I want to happen is when you do this add app right here, wait, where is it at? Slack app. Yeah. So when you add this app here, what I wanted to do is log you in. It's going to know that the person is a part of my workspace just by virtue of the command coming out of my workspace. So I'll know which account to associate it to. And then I need to know who they are so that if they want to watch their own videos, I can do that. So let's figure out how to get this done. So I think the first thing is I probably have to come here and look to see how they do the OAuth thing. So let me move this off the screen because I don't know if there's anything I don't want to show y'all here. And there is. I'm glad there is stuff out here I don't want to show. All right, let me scroll down a little bit. All right, here we are. So I've already started doing a little bit of the setup. So I'm going to redirect to this code and color Slack CB redirect here, which means that I need to have a endpoint that's going to handle that. I don't know if I have an endpoint that's going to handle that. So now I got to see. Oh, wait. No, I'm getting sidetracked. Let me not do that yet. Let me delete this data that's wrong first. And then we can start doing that other stuff. So let's say created at. I kind of want to delete all of these that don't have a created at. Yeah, we're going to do it. They're not that relevant. It happened a long time ago. And you know what? I'm going to delete. Oh, shit. I don't know what these notes go to. All right. That's another thing. Let's add that to my to-do list. I really need to do that. So we're going to create a new issue. What? There we are. This is add created at updated at columns. For what is this? For notes table. This is an enhancement. Or okay, an improvement. Okay, I guess we don't use enhancements anymore. So yeah, we're gonna have that as an improvement. All right, cool. So yeah, that needs to happen for real because I don't know what's what here anymore. All right, so let's try to do this again. See if we can get this to run successfully this time. All right, we get a 200. I just got a thing on my wrist. letting me know that we got a video. And here we are here. Oh, okay. And another thing is, and this is more on me to do, but I need to come up with a better template. So we'll create a new thing. Improve devlog. What is it? Description template. And we'll just copy it. And we'll do this. Okay, so this is going to be presentation and Slack, but we also want to see what the presentation looks like and other things. But yeah, this should be good enough because I know what this looks like just because it's Markdown. So some things that I'm going to want to do immediately is so we'll say a to-do. Normally I put my to-do list in the PR, but I'll do it here for now. So one thing I want to do is replace this. What the why is that doing that? Okay, so we'll replace this with this. So Markdown, we'll say GitHub. Yes, so GitHub renders properly. Okay, one other thing is this date right here. So use human readable dates. This is one word, it's hyphenated. Readable dates. What else do I want to do here? All right, so we do have these right here, hashtags. I'll leave those there until I do some processing. Learning how the web developer works. Okay, and I guess the other thing is I want to remove live. Use only the title. Remove decorations like live and other things. All right, cool. We'll get that. All right. Let's see here. August 2024. Oh, bro, that's so long from now. You'll have to. What you should do is about a week or two before the thing, preferably like a week. You should hit me up then. Be like, yo, I'm gonna be here. But generally in August, I tend to like to go to Monterey for car week. So I'm typically out there for like a week or two in August. And historically I've had like company stuff there as well, like in California. And if I'm in California, I tend to go off from there. So like sometimes I'll leave home and I'll be gone for like a month. Whereas like I'll be in California for a couple weeks and then I'll decide that I don't want to be in America. So I'll fly off and continue flying off until I'm not in America anymore. And I'll stay out there for like a week or two before coming back. Let's see here. Just got to type something in the URL bar and then we'll go to the page. You're welcome. Where? What do you mean? I don't understand. No worries. I'm close enough to H-Town. We can figure it out. Okay. Oh, wait. Wait. I thought you were in like Georgia or something. Oh, I see. Oh, you're trying to be funny. Oh, I see. I get it now. Yeah, if you think that, no, it's that tells me you don't really understand how this works. It's not like that. I haven't actually gotten into how the browser works yet. I don't know if I will, but you know, part of how I get into this stuff is I actually just do it. Right. So, yeah, I don't want you to take that I actually don't know what I'm doing. I actually may know a little bit more than I'm leading on to. I just like to, make sure that I stay humble about things, because the browser's always changing. Things are always changing what it's doing. I figured. It's like I figured. I'm like, you must be joking. The browser, honestly, like web browsers are outside of your operating system. Your browser is probably the most complex and complicated, both, piece of software running on your computer outside of your operating system. Even I think even virtualization software, I want to say, is like less. I don't know. Maybe it's a tie. It could be a tie between virtualization software and your browser being the most complicated and complex pieces of software running on your computer. The browser is just weird. It's just like, it's literally an operating system on your operating system. Like it's doing a lot of stuff. It's interesting. Well, I mean, maybe you never thought about it like that. Yeah. Well, you will if you really start getting into how these things work. You will have no choice but to think that way. Like, for instance, let's think about something as simple as a local web server serving files to this browser. All right, so let's do something easy. I have this page here. There's almost nothing on the page. I'll go to the React, which is bullshit, but like we'll go there. We'll go there first. All right, so like here's our React, and if you look at this, you'll be like, oh yeah, we have a nav bar, which is basically just some basic ass links, really, just some links, and then we have like some paragraph tag. Basically, we have this. Now let's clear all of this out, and then we're gonna just reload. And then we get all of these things for this one thing right here, right? So we get a script. We see that we're getting some stuff from Webpack. This is the hot module replacement stuff. We're getting the page, which is compiled by Webpack. In fact, if we come here, we should have seen here, it got compiled right there. Wait, not found. Okay, fine. Compile that page. All right. And then we have the actual lifetime of the application. So like we're sending HTML, and I think I can show that. Where is it? That page? This isn't it. Page app.js. Okay. So we're sending all this crap, and this is what's coming back. And let's look at this. We'll look at one of these. We're not going to look at all of this because it's beyond the scope of what I wanted to cover here. All right. So let's look at this. We get back Webpack require. All right. So this is a function being called. And then we have our TS. And then how can we get this in a better way? Anyway, we're defining this object. All right. A module that we're going to export. So we're actually shipping the JavaScript module that I didn't split this off. I didn't do any of that. How does the browser know what to load? I'm not saying I don't know how this works. I'm just like, these are questions you should be asking yourself. Like, how does the browser know what to load? How does the browser know to request a page and not to request a page? Because browsers have their own memory. They have their own cache. Look at here. You can see here, there's cookies, there's cache. I don't think there's anything in my cache, but there is a cookie. There's other types of storage, IndexedDB, local storage, session storage, all that kind of stuff. I don't think there should be anything in session. Yeah, there's not. Like, there's a lot of things that's happening here. And then on the network side, there's, fortunately, this is the local host. But on the network side, there's caching on the CDN. On the server side, there's caching on my server. On the browser, there's caching there. It's like all these different cache policies and crap that you got to think about. Let me see if we can look at one of these. Maybe one of these sets a cache policy. Let's see. Transfer cache control. Look at that. So here we have cache control. So this is just saying no store, must revalidate. So this will always come back as the next thing. What are the other options? Do you know? Just out of curiosity, do you know the other options that you could have for cache control and what they do? Or what's the difference between this keep alive connection? What are the other options? Why do we use them for? What is this E tag? Why do we use that E tag? I mean, these are all things that, I mean, maybe you know, but I don't know if you do know. We probably been like very near each other in the past, like part of TC39 or something like that. So yeah, it's like hot reload frameworks. Pretty impressive how they serve everything over real time. I mean, yeah, to me, it's not that impressive. And the reason why is because I've built this from scratch in the past. And it's just like, I understand what they're doing. And if you understand how your browser's working, you understand why you're able to do this hot module replacement. But I will say, like, dev tooling, like, it is a much better experience than other areas of software. So I don't want to, like, even though I'm not as impressed, I think that it's an incredibly impactful tool, right? It's, you know, it's, I find it useful. I like it, but impressive, nah, it takes a little bit more to impress me. Now, I've been doing this for a while, so you know, my level of, oh, I'm impressed is probably a little bit higher than average. Oh, dude, yeah. So, like, man, I don't set up stuff from Nginx from scratch first, but because I'm very much I like to be a little bit more pragmatic. I prefer not to do anything. That's my goal. That's always the goal. Never do anything. Don't do shit. However, when I have to do shit, I will go and do it. So in my case, I needed to have a little bit more control over how I was serving for my app. So I wanted to control my own proxy and how it would route traffic to the different instances of the app that I was running. For that, I was like, okay, I'll do the Nginx thing. But yeah, like I'm very much I want everybody else to do everything for me, and then I will eventually pick up the pieces that I need to pick up when I need to do it. And hopefully that's never. But yeah, I've done stuff with the Nginx side. In fact, I've been contemplating building my own streaming server on my infrastructure, and playing around with RTMP as well as Dash for the streaming protocols, as well, because it'll give me a reason to use some of the FFmpeg stuff that I know, and maybe I can try my hand at creating my own streaming platform, not for other people to use. I don't really care about that, and you'll get to know that if you follow me. I do a lot of stuff for myself, so like I would like to be able to stream my content and have people watch it if they want, while playing and listening to my own music. Right now, you're hearing music that I have to I have license to use it, even though YouTube always copyrights me, even though I pay monthly to use this music. So I'm like, you know what? Screw these platforms. I will put it on my own shit. And if they come after me saying, oh, take it off, it's like, no, fuck you. That's simple. Like, that's what I'm about right now. I'm trying to recover my power to say, no, fuck you. And I'm gonna do what I want. And the only way you do that is by getting off these platforms like YouTube, the one I'm streaming on, Twitch, the one I'm streaming on, X, the one I'm streaming on. Get rid of that. If you own your own shit, you can do and say what you want. As long as you don't own your own shit, you're always going to be, under scrutiny for what you say and for what you do. And I don't like that. That's not a world I want to live in. So I like the fact that I'm able to build my own shit, right? Like I have a very good understanding of how all this stuff works. So like, I'll put it together and do my own stuff. What you're saying here is, I call this an excuse for content. Believe it or not, even though I'm doing the streaming, it's kind of a drag for me to do these, because it's like I'm not normally someone who likes to sit in front of a computer and talk to himself for hours. So as a result, I need something to like draw me to do this. So that's why I work on this project here. It kind of aligns me with my need to always be building and working on something, because I like to tinker, and it aligns that with, I also want to stream, but I need something to stream. So that's what this is. It's literally a project whose sole existence is so that I can do what I'm doing here. That's it. Will it be useful? Maybe. I don't know. To me, it will. Will it be useful to my team? Maybe, if they use it. Do I care if it's useful to anyone else other than me? Nah, zero fucks. No fucks. You see, I don't like these services like Netlify Render. Yeah, so like I'm back and forth. From a technical perspective, I don't know, like my mind has shifted so much. So I'm a failed founder. I had like, I had a pretty okay team size. After doing that, how I choose software and tools has changed drastically. Like, I'm not looking at the same things that you're likely looking at. Like, for real. I care more about, does this tool have like market penetration or user adoption such that if I do hire someone, are they going to be likely to know how to use this tool? And let's say that, they're only familiar with it. They've never done it. They've never actually used it for real. That's okay, because maybe that tool has a strong community of support behind it where the person can go and learn. So it's stuff like this that I'm looking at. It's like, how mature is the ecosystem? How mature is the product? How well suited is it for my needs? Right? Like, it may have all these features, but if I'm not using those features and I don't really care about those features, I'm not going to look at that. Also, like, how well does it integrate with my other tooling? Like, I have Slack, there's GitHub, there's Linear. Well, there was Linear, there's no longer that. There is like all of my other infrastructure. I don't need to go through right now. There's also like these other like tools and services that I use that I would like them all to be integrated somehow. So I'm looking at stuff like that as well. It's like, if I want to extend stuff, how easy is that to do? So, because of that, I may choose a tool that may be like inferior technically, but like I don't give a shit, because like it doesn't matter how technical or how good the tool is technically, because users don't give a fuck. That's just me being real. Like, users don't give a single fuck what you build your tools with. They only care that it works. So as someone who's, like, I don't know how you make your money, but like if you make your money off of getting shit done and delivering on shit, then you care more about being able to deliver shit quickly, on time, that kind of stuff. But I do understand that we're all in different places, optimizing for different things. These days I optimize for productivity, like straight up. And productivity is a measure of more than just how fast am I in a particular thing. It's how fast are other people in that thing, and how fast can I find other people in that thing. So the reason why I settled on TypeScript, for instance, or React, or even the web as a platform. I hate the web, I'm not even gonna lie, because it's the sense of ownership, you lose it. But I also love the web because it gives you, access to things that you would otherwise have. Like, all these things, it's like it's just changed how I view tools and software and why I use things. It's very often not, I like the language. For instance, I don't like TypeScript that much. I like it more than JavaScript. I don't like the Node ecosystem that much, but as an ecosystem, as a community, I had to give it its due. It's one of the best. Like, there's so many Discord servers and people talking about stuff in Node land, JavaScript land, to where it's like, sure, I might like a language like React, not React, I'm sorry, OCaml. It's a variant of OCaml and F#. I think it was called Reason or something like that. Reason OCaml. Yes. So while I may prefer stuff like this to stuff like this over here, how easy is it for me to find someone who understands functional programming or like who understands the OCaml ecosystem? Unlikely. So as a result, I choose TypeScript on a Next site, even though I don't even freaking know. I don't know if I like Next that much. I'm moving more towards Remix. I like Remix a little more. It's still React though. Solid JS is also pretty cool, but again, it's still like that whole JavaScript ecosystem thing. Anyway, that's enough about all of that. Let's see here. Remember when I first started, code and I was just using JavaScript, I kept making like small typos everywhere. Suddenly everything's undefined. TypeScript has saved my life in that aspect. I mean, maybe, I suppose. I've never ran into that issue. It sounds like, well, I don't know. When I learned to program, it was a different language that I learned on. Let me see. It was basic. Is it 99? No. Let's see. Basic. It's the basic that's on the TI. Is it TI basic? Oh wait, I think it was programming. That was the title. I think it's 16. Chapter 16 maybe. What's new? Oh, this is the whole thing only for programming. Okay, I see. Yeah, so whatever the programming language in this was my first programming language. And there were no types. So yeah, there was that. The second one that I did was C, which had types, but you know, they're mostly nominal types. Then after C, I think I went to another, it's not basic, but it's probably one of my favorite languages, Pascal. So yeah, I did Pascal for a bit, and then went into basic, VB basic specifically, which is Visual Basic. Is it VB basic or is it just VB? Let's see, Visual Basic. So I did both basic.net as well as basic, like the regular one, the classic basic. Then I did ASP for a little bit, and then ASP.net, WinForms, and then ASP.net, MVC. And then there was like C++ and Java. Like I did some stuff in the, like, is it Spring? I don't remember. It's been so long ago. But yeah, I've done all these things. This is all in the past. I even built stuff on F#. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it. This is what got me into OCaml, actually. This is the reason why I like Reason, is because it's like, oh, it's F#, but not really. It's OCaml, but all of the things that you learn from F# apply here. Let's go to cheat sheet right quick. Design guidelines. Well, this isn't really going to show you much, but you know, F# is a really compelling language. You should check it out if you're into languages. You're working on hardware. Also working with ASM. Wait. This isn't I thought it was ASML. Are you talking about ASML? Because if you're doing ASML stuff, like we need to talk. Oh, you said ASM like assembly. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, never mind. All right. I saw hardware. I was just like, wait. Who are you? What are you doing? Because we might need to talk. If you work for ASML, we need to talk because they do imaging. Well, they don't do imaging in the sense that you're thinking of, but like the lithography for chips, that's imaging, in case you didn't know that. And like, imaging is something I'm trying to get a little bit more into. I'm starting to see the light, and there's a pun there if you're if you're nerdy. There's a pun in there for you. All right, did I do any of the things that I said I needed to do? Man, what have I done? This is why I got distracted. I don't even remember what the hell I'm doing anymore. Oh wait, no, it worked. Okay, we see that it worked. Okay. And then I created a bug or issue or whatever the hell this is. This is an improvement. Okay, so we have that. What is this? So this is my trigger, whatever the hell. So let's switch over to that branch right quick. All right, yeah, that all worked. We're good. Or no, are we good? Yeah, we're good. And let's confirm that everything is added. So we should get a new note. Fuck. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're gonna do this first. This is starting to piss me off. Okay. So here's the problem. In order to update this table, because it has data in it, I'm going to have to do it in, well, there's an option. I have two options. I can A, delete everything in the table add the new columns that I want, and then move forward as if nothing ever happened, which is probably the way that I'm going to do. But in the future, if I need to make these changes, I can't do that. I can't just delete my data. What I would have to do is, there's a couple things I may have to do. I may have to create a temporary table. I wouldn't do that though. What I would probably do is make the change, like add the column, set it to be nullable, and then run a script that will basically take all of the current rows and add a new date to it or something like that, or add the value to it if I can. If I can't, well, then I'm SOL. This is why. If I can't, then I'm SOL. But for this would be easy because I was just putting in a date. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna just delete all this. It's fine though. We're gonna delete all this shit here over here too. The only reason why I wanted to keep videos around is so that it makes it. Oh wait, whoa. I'm sorry. Why did the created at not get set? It got set every other time. Okay, when did it stop? 10. Okay, all right. I must have done something to where this stopped working. So I'm fine with just deleting this all now. Let's just delete it all. Delete. Yep. Delete. Yep. All right. Yeah, we're gonna make this even simpler. We're just gonna add it manually. So, wait, why can't I edit this table again? Wait, can I really not edit this table? Oh, okay. I had to add. Oh, wait, they changed it. You had to click a button now? That sucks. Before you used to be able to just click in and it'll do it. I don't like this change. I don't like that change. All right, how am I doing this? Created at. Created. Okay, I'm using underscore. So I'm using proper SQL stuff here. All right, let's go back and do that. So we're gonna say created at. Gosh, what is the type? Is it date, maybe? Or is it timestamp? TZ. I don't know. So we're gonna go and look. I want to use the same type. Timestamp. All right, look, timestamp TZ. I was close. We need to include the time zone. We care about those over here. Maybe. All right. It's nullable. No, it's not going to be nullable. But it should have a default value, which should be now. And then we are, oh, I can. You have to double click it. Okay, it's just not as obvious as it used to be. All right, so we're going to do updated at. This is going to be a timestamp. Stamp. Yeah. This will also be, yeah, it'll be nullable. Yeah, that could be null. We're going to say null. All right, go ahead and save that. All right, this should be non-nullable here. This should be now, and this should be null. And I should be able to make these changes. I hope I can make this change. Yeah, cool. All right. And then videos, we're gonna do the same thing. I don't know why I put now and not null here. And I don't know why I made this. I think I know why I made it nullable. It's because I didn't want to deal with it. Like I'm dealing with it now. But yeah, now we're good. So we should be good from here on out. Okay, so let's go back to the internet. Go away. Go. What the fuck? Go away. All right, so we're gonna get up, and I will. All right. Oh, let's see here. Yeah. I think, yeah. When you said assembly, I was like, yeah, that must be what he means. My bad. My head's been in chip land, in IC land. Cause like I said, I'm like, I'm really getting into imaging now, and I've been looking at different applications of imaging within this industry. And when I learned that like what ASML is doing and how basically how they're this giant machine that they built to to essentially have focus, I don't know, it's maybe that could be another video or another stream where I get into all the nerdy shit that I've been learning about that. But I've been thinking about buying a new camera. I have enough of them, but I'm really into them. And I was thinking about what I can do if I get like a camera that allows me to do 120 frames per second with no like distortions. Basically, the A9 III. Because I'm like, I want to say one Mark II when it comes out. Hopefully, it has a global shutter. I was like, what can I do? And I was like, oh, maybe I can get one of my giant lenses and film the sunset every day as it gets like, well, how do I explain it? Not while it's in the sky, but when it's like around the horizon, because these weird color shifts start to happen throughout the day. I was like, oh, it'll be cool to kind of film that, record it, and like invert the colors, and then try these techniques that I've been learning about. And is it photogrammetry or whatever the fuck? I don't know what it's called, but like trying out some of these techniques for motion detection, and using FFmpeg to see if I can build these workflows where it can automatically do that. And I don't know, there's some things that I'm like, oh, maybe I'll do live video. Let's see here. Isachu said, my Firefox can't run Facebook properly. Randomly scroll, can't control C, content spell out of containers. It happens only in Firefox. Firefox, I mean, in my opinion, this is the only standards compliant browser there is. So, all right, man, Marshall, thank you for joining. You have a good rest of the day and enjoy your new year as well. But yeah, like I prefer Firefox. It follows standards, and if the website that I use doesn't work in it, then that just tells me I don't need to use that website. It's not that hard. It's not that big of a deal for me. I get zero value out of Facebook, so like zero fucks if it doesn't work on Facebook or Instagram or any of those other random social media sites that I don't use. It works well for GitHub, but as you can see here, I'm not actually using that here. I'm using Arc for my daily browser, like my DD daily driver browser. For my development browser, I only use Firefox Developer. If I have to, I will open up Arc or Brave to test out certain things. But in general, because I'm not a web developer, I don't have to care. Like I'm a William developer. I've developed for myself. So like the UIs that I generally will build will be a CLI. Every so often I'll build a desktop interface, like a GUI. And I'm starting to get more into the web stuff, mainly because with some of the tooling that's out, it's so easy to get started. Like I don't have to do anything. I can literally just copy styles and it looks a certain way. Whereas when you're building stuff like mobile or desktop or any other platform, like CLI, you don't even get the option. But when you're building for these other platforms, it's not so simple to get something that looks nice. However, it's easy to get something that performs well. Whereas on the web, it's the opposite. It's easy to get something that looks nice, but something that performs well is very hard, because honestly, the web is much more complicated than most other platforms. Like even desktop development, because think about it. On the web, you're worried about the operating system that your server's running on. You need to understand that. But you also need to care a little bit about the platform or the browser that the other user is using, their client, as well as the platform, the OS that browser is running within. So just by virtue of that, and the network, all the different server switches, that is being trafficked through, it's more complicated. So, for me, I'm like, I'd rather focus on, desktop or mobile, where it's just like this one thing. I only have to think about my use case, and if it doesn't work for other people, it's fine. They too can go and build their own software. This shit's free to do. What's up, Cal Pal? Would you say Opera GX is good? I don't even know what Opera GX is, so I'm gonna have to say no. I would not say that because I don't know what it is. But what is it? Tell me what it is, and maybe I'll have some opinion. Did I ever do the thing that oh yeah, I did. Okay, so I remember what I was doing. I was coming here because I need to come to here and delete this PR to get things to work. So we'll close this PR, delete the thing. All right, now before I do the thing again, I need to find where I am inserting a note. So we'll look for the note or GitHub, which is probably this right here. Okay, so we create this ref, create PR, get file. Wait, what did I say I needed to do again? Shit, I've already forgot. Oh man, oh yeah, it's the date. I need to add the date. Okay, all right, that's what we need to do. Okay, so where do I do that at? I think that was in the GitHub test, because technically this is something that's not even really done yet. It's just a test route. It's just a test route. Oh, it's not even this. It's the YouTube Activate or Active Stream or something like that. Yeah, this route. Okay, so then we have insert video, insert note. All right, let's go to this insert note. Supabase from insert. Okay, so this should be good because the creator that will automatically do its thing. So we're good there. So now we got to do the insert video. I hope that's what I called it. Maybe insert video. Let's hope. And pray. Yes, the praying works. That's what it took. Okay, so we're gonna go to here and insert the video, user ID. Okay, so I think this should be good too. So let's go ahead and run my route endpoint thing again. Put this over here. And I actually want to see what's gonna happen. Get this active stream. Let's see what happens. Oh. Okay. I just realized that the status is wrong. I'm sending an okay. What the hell? All right, I'm gonna need to look into that. I don't know why I'm doing that. That's stupid. But this is writing broadcast DB null value and column created at of relation videos violates non-null constraint. Does it though? I don't know if I agree with that. Is nullable? No. Default. Oh, okay. Maybe it does need to be nullable. Maybe that's why they were all nullable. Let's go back and update all that. Kind of sucks though, if I'm being honest. We'll say yes. Accept nulls. It's all right. Let's try this again. It should be quicker now because we don't have to compile. All right. Okay, I think I understand why this is failing now. It's because it halfway worked last time, which is the worst thing because I haven't built unredo shit yet. So let's, I'm sorry, not undo stuff yet. Let's go and delete this. This is the problem because it got created and I don't have a way to only create this after the database stuff works. Not yet, at least. All right, let's try this one more time and see what happens. All right, there we go. We get back an empty result, which is what I expect for now. One day it'll be a value in there. All right, look at that. So we get the thing, Slack, it's happy. We get the thing, perfect. Okay, so this needs to be changed, and I think I have an issue for that. Improve Devlog description template, add column track, addability. Okay, so this is done. Why can't I type right now? We'll do this. You know what? I'll grab a link to the thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do it. I forgot that. Yeah, I can't, man. Damn it. All right, fuck it. It's fine. I know what it means. That's all that matters. So we'll go ahead and close this. That's done. Root Devlog, add ability to learn. We're not doing that. I thought I was gonna do that. That's not gonna happen. Fix branch name. I can do this. We can do this now. All right. What is this? For gamers, it's a browser. Oh wait, good. It's a browser for gamers. Okay. That explains. So I don't play games like at all. It's not like I have anything against them. It's just I don't find them entertaining. So yeah, I've never used it, but that's my reason, right? Like if it's a browser for gamers, like yeah. To me, it's so weird though. Like I know people do it, but it's so weird to me that grown men play games. Like it's just so weird to me. Like video games, right? Like sports, you know, out with other people. All right, but like video games, it's just I used to play them, but I don't know. After I turned like 20 or something, like something just happened. I'm just like I don't get anything from it. I just see it as a giant waste of time. In fact, I love it that other men play games because I don't have to compete against them. Yeah, I look at everything as competition. It's like, yeah, go play those games. Yeah, more stuff for me to acquire as a result. All right, we're going to where I figure out this naming, and I want to say that I have I think it's active stream. So it's probably this where I need to start splitting out some of this functionality into other places like this. I've already done it here. Hydrate PR whatever template. What else can we pull out? I think the stuff where I'm doing this file naming, I should probably do that. So we get the template, PR template AST. All right, so this full title. All right, cool. So what I want to do is create a function that can take the title. Well, I already have that. I don't know why I call this full title. Yeah, I know why. It's the full title. Okay, so we're gonna have our full title, and then I have this regular expression that grabs the date. By the way, that's what this is doing right here. It's putting it inside of a variable, a regex variable called date, based on this match here, right here. And then we have the title. So what I need to do is just extend this. I think that's probably the best course of action. So the title will absolutely be there. And then after here, we're going to have a potential space. Yeah, it should be a potential space. It should be 0 or 1 though. But we'll make it to where any can do. All right, so we're gonna have that, and then we need to escape. Oh shit, what did I just do? Oh yeah, we need to escape that. We get our bar, then we're gonna get an maybe S, and then we're gonna get some stuff that I don't really care about, like so. Put that here. All right, so one of these slashes is wrong. I didn't escape something. Oh, here we are. It's here. So, oops. That slash. Okay, there we are. Cool. Oh, and this should end the string, like so. All right, so now we have this regular expression that's given a title like this. So we'll say devlog, and maybe we'll make this a comment. So we'll say devlog 2023 1229, a space, optional space. Yeah, optional space. Maybe we'll do the plus here. Technically a plus is wrong. Technically. But maybe yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do the question mark. Here's why. So let's go to my cheat sheet for regex. Oops, that's not my cheat sheet for regex. Regular. Here we are. Wait. This isn't. Wait, what the hell? I'll just, you know what? We'll just click it manually. Regular expressions. Here we are. Cool. Oh no. Okay, I must have had it. My bad. So here. All right. So the 0 or more, which is why I'm saying that this is probably the more correct thing to use. There is a plus where it's 1 or more. This is why I'm saying that technically this is right, but this comes from me, aka I have to type it correctly, and I know myself. I know that I'm going to screw it up. So as a result, we're not going to use this plus. We're going to use a question mark, because this will allow me to have infinite many spaces or no spaces, versus with the plus I would have to put at least 1, and you know, that's a high bar for me. It's a high bar. I don't know if I trust it. I trust myself with that bar. Also, wait a minute. Oh, also this is wrong. This is $. I'm tripping. Yeah, the $. There we are. So we're going to test this out. We need to test it out. And there's a tool called regexer, I think. I can dump in my thing. Why isn't this working? Expressions are underlined in red. Yes. Why I can't do this? Oh, it's just telling me it may not be supported. I don't care. Like, that's fine. We're not using this in the browser. Create a caption group warning the name. It may not be. All right, cool. 0 fucks. All right, so it's just complaining about that. All right, perfect. So let's put in devlog, and then we'll say 20, 23, 20, or 12, 29. And then you see we get the match, and then we'll say this is a title, and we'll say live. And that doesn't, okay, why does that not work? That should work. Is it because of this? So it worked up until, let's remove this right here. Okay, so we're good here. Interesting. Interesting. It doesn't like that. Why? Is this a single line? Oh, it must. Okay, all right. Let's see if it does it now. Wait, I forgot what the hell I was just doing. What the fuck? Oh yeah, here we are. All right, that was the issue. Okay, all right, that was the issue. So because I ended with this new line here. All right, fine, we're good. So let's go to our details here, and we get back the date is empty. Huh. All right, my date match isn't working anymore. Why is that not working anymore? So we get back a date with an optional space, which we definitely have. But the craps group is here. And that's definitely a correct date, if I've ever seen one. I wonder if it's here. It's probably because of this. You know what I think I'm gonna try is, all right, let's see what are all of my different options. So we'll put test, put that there, put another test. I want this as a title, live. So my regex is about to get a little bit more complicated now. So here's what the issue is. This will only work if it matches the whole thing, but it won't capture this devlog, which is okay, but because there's no capture group here and because there can be infinite many characters, this right here isn't being inserted into the capture group. So I gotta make sure that this none capture group over here is treated separately right here. So let's move that to here and we'll do this. And wait, where's the other? Okay, we'll put, I think this is closed. Yeah, all right, cool. We'll put that closed there. And we need to put an optional space here. Okay, we get our date. Okay, and then we're gonna have another optional space with whatever that is, with another optional space with the title. And then another one of these things with live, which we're not going to capture. We don't care about that. All right, so let's figure out how to get this to work. All right, so we have, what the hell was that? All right, let's see here. So we're going to have devlog and then, oops. Let's get rid of live and all this other stuff. I wonder why this isn't capturing here. I wonder if I need to do that. And then we have an optional space. And then the date, optional space in this. And I'm gonna put this in a non-capture group. All right, so we're gonna have this. Followed by the title. And over here, I don't care about any of this stuff, so we're gonna get rid of that. And let's remove this capture group first and see if this changes anything. Wait, how is this? Oh. All right, so it works here. All right, space, that works. And that works. This is what's throwing me off, this part right here, where it's like I have this wrapped in a non-capture group. But the date, is it because this is part of a non-capture group? So that works, but now title is incorrect. Let's see if we can use, oops. What's that tool? Copilot. Let's see if we can use Copilot for this. So here's my potentials. So this is how I'm gonna see if we can have it build it for me. So these are my potentials. All right, we can have all of these. This is a title. The one that's impossible to have is, oh, no, there's another one. There's also this right here. There's devlog 2023 1229. This is also an option. So the complexity here is that I want one regular expression that can match all of these. Now, to be honest, maybe that's not worth the time and effort. It may be better to just have 3 different regular expressions and then test, and whichever one comes back true, that's the one. I mean, that's over here. I'm not gonna do that because it's too easy to do. We're gonna complicate this, so we're gonna copy this and we'll say Copilot. Let's see if Copilot is smart enough to know what I have selected. Well, I can't read that. What the hell? How does this not work in their own version of dark mode? My gosh. Let's go to theme. All right, there we are. Okay, so Devlogs. Wait, okay, so Devlog space and then the digit. So there will always be a space there. I'm pretty sure I won't make that mistake. Let's see. Let's just copy it. Let's see if that actually works. I have low confidence that this is going to work, but I haven't actually read it yet. Let's read it. All right, get rid of that. Yeah, like I thought, it's not gonna work. The reason why it didn't work is because it doesn't know the title is there, I guess. But also, this whole thing, this whole expression, is optional. That's the thing. It could be 0 or 1, which I think is a plus, if I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken. No. Oh, 0 or more. Okay. It's 0 or 1. It's literally that. Okay. And I think I had it backwards. Yeah, I had it backwards. So the string where I was putting the question mark, that really shouldn't be question mark. That should be 1 or more. Or the star, 0 or more. 0 or more is actually safer, so we're going to go with that. We're going to say star, and then also, well, no, there will always be a space here, but this could be a 1 or more. Okay, all right, so this should be our capture group for Devlogs, but it's still wrong. I'm gonna group these together. Wait, why the hell do I have this dot plus question mark? So the thing about this is that this whole thing is optional. So it technically isn't plus. This will be a that, 0 or 1 of that. And then whatever this is of live. But this feels like the same thing. Let's delete that. Okay. So far, this is what we have. We've matched it just up to here. Now I need to match this as a capture group, and let's just put dot star for now, and then we'll also have an optional live, I guess. Oops. So we'll do this Or is it this? Yeah, that. All right, and after there, we're gonna do S 0 or more, along with some random characters. We could put -W if we really want, but we're just gonna do stars, random characters like that. And then we want to end the line. We don't want live. That's wrong. Okay. So in our first capture group, we have devlog, whatever the hell this is. The problem becomes that I don't want the whole capture group. I only want the date. So this capture group is technically wrong. I have to first take this devlog here, which is probably what I'm gonna do now. So we'll say let's capture devlog on its own, which if the devlog is there, the space will be a part of that capture group. All right, and because I don't want this to be captured, we'll say this is a non-capture group. And this one right here, I want to be its own capture group. So we will do that. Oh, also, wait a minute. That goes here. Like so. I think that's how it would go. So we have this first capture group. What is this? Then we have the second capture group. D+. That's wrong. Why is this a D+? All right, and then inside of here we have this optional thing right here. Or is it optional though? No, it wouldn't be optional here. All right. Huh. What error am I getting? Invalid expression. Unterminated group. Okay, I'm missing a freaking parenthesis somewhere. Oh man, this is the worst. I don't know where the hell this parenthesis is missing. We're gonna have to count 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. All right, so there should be a closing here somewhere. Or I'm gonna just delete this. That makes it easier. This is make my life a little bit easier. Okay, cool. So now we get our the whole match, which is the whole thing. The group. All right, we're getting close. It's matching this, whatever the hell that is. I don't want it to match that. And I know why it's matching that. It's because I have it in this freaking group, like a dumbass. Okay. Let's move it out of this group. And I'll put it right here. Whoa, 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 whoa. What did I just do? Do that. Okay. Cool. So now we get that. And now I want this. I don't want to capture this. This is useless to me. So we'll not capture that. So get back our group of whatever that is. Group 2 should be the title. So this is our title right here, I think. Yeah, this looks like our title. So what I want to do here is not capture whatever happens here. All right, now we get back just 2 groups, the date and the title, but we need to make sure that live isn't included here. So the way I'm gonna do that is, I'm gonna do this right here. We'll say that, but we'll move all of this into here. Oh, wait a minute. No, I can't do that. I can too. Okay, all right. I have to be a little careful how I do this because, oops. Yeah, I have to be a little careful how I do this because I'm ending with this dollar sign right here. All right, so this whole thing is optional. However, maybe I don't want to treat it as such. Or maybe I do. Let's delete this question mark first. Let's get that out of the way. All right, so we have this is a title. And it's capturing all of this stuff here. Oh, okay. So I think, well, here's what it is. So if I have a title, then this part right here, this slash, I don't want that in this capture group here. What I'm tempted to do is just say screw it, and if what I can do is I can split on that character, and if that character isn't there, I mean, this is dangerous, but it's whatever, I don't care. It's faster, and sometimes I work for speed. So yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna manually, well, I guess it's all manual. We're gonna use the split function to split on here, and let's see what happens first. Let's see how this works. Go into node. All right, so I'm gonna just take the string right here. Why not? So we'll say let str or s equal this string here, and then we can say s dot split, and we'll say let s array equal that. All right, so we get back, oops, all right, let's do this again, but actually put in the value that we care about. So we want to split on this right here. All right, so now we get back two things. Now if I do this, I'm now going to have to use the length of the array as an indicator of whether or not this has live on it. And here's what I mean by that. So let's take another string. We'll call this S2. We'll call it S2. We'll say this is a title, is just a title, like so. So we'll do that. And now if I run sRarray2, we'll say that. So we'll say let sRarray2, and we're gonna say let s2 dot split, but this time we're gonna keep it there. And we should only get back one element in the array. All right, so we'll say SAR, whatever, like so. So here's what I can probably do. Wait, hold on, that's the wrong one. So if the array's length is more than one, then I need to do something. I need to be a little bit more careful about what I add. I could just filter out anything that says live. Alternatively, if nothing comes back and it's just a single element in that array, that is the title. So this is what I have to do if I can't figure out how to get my regular expression to only return to me the title minus the dash live. I mean, you know what? I'm not satisfied with this. I should know. I haven't done regular expressions in a while, so that's why I don't know what the hell I'm doing anymore. But maybe I can figure this one out. For match, negative look ahead, positive look ahead, negative look behind. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's too many characters. Conditional if A then match B. Oh, I could do this. Yeah, I could do this one right here, maybe. Oh, not A, B, or C. could work. Or let's try this one. Maybe we'll use Chat GPT. Oops. Wait, what? Okay, so where are my examples? I had them. Where were they at? Oh wait, no, I wrote this in my, here, I wrote it here. So we'll say this is a title. Yep. Man, yeah, whatever. I should do this in a text editor. But whatever. I'll settle, and then I'll talk shit when I make a mistake and say that I should have not did it. And then I'll continue to do it again because that's what I do. I have no idea why it keeps adding. Okay, so now we can grab the end of this. So we'll just take that and we'll close it. All right, cool. All right, and then I'll add some notes. Oops, wrong one. All right, so here's the thing. So live should never be not matched, but be in the named group match. What else? Devlog, okay. Devlog should never be in the named group match. All right, so we have devlog or whatever. Yeah. All right, what else? Devlog. Oops, let's do the thing here, and we'll say devlog is optional. Optional and may not be spelled with the same capitalization. Actually, I think that's important to know for everything. I'll just say, come on now, what the fuck, go away. So we'll say, let's see, in general, the type, the string being matched is case sensitive or case insensitive. Okay, let's see if you can figure out. Question I. I don't know if I've ever done question I. What the hell is that? Oh, okay. I thought that, honestly, wait. I thought that was supposed to go at the begin. I thought that would be GI. Why did it change how this works? All right, whatever. I don't care. Let's just copy it and see if it works. I'm at a point now where it's like I don't care. Let's just see see what happens. All right. So before I'll leave it because I've already copied it. Yep. That don't work as I suspected it wouldn't, because this isn't how you set case insensitive. It not, at least in my opinion. I thought it was like /I or something like that, or however you do it. Here, we can put it here. We'll say case insensitive. Yeah, see, it goes here. But look at that. It worked. This is right. So I want to see how this is different from what I had, because it don't look that much different. Oh wait, I don't even think I have to say that. I think I should just be able to say diff. Put that in there. Oops. Wait, what? Wait, whoa. It just, what just happened? Okay, all right, fine. Shit. Yes, I know it's not a file. I want to read this from standard in. Can't I do that? Normally you use this with files, but I'm trying to do this without having to create a file. It's like the dumbest thing. This is how I learn a lot of stuff, by the way, is I have some that I know how to do one way, but I don't want to do it that way. And I will fight to do it another kind of way. And then I'll eventually give up and do it, do it the way that I know how to do it, which it may happen quicker than sooner rather than later, because it's not obviously standard. And okay, fine, fuck it. I'll create a file just for this. Gosh, we'll go to desktop. We'll say my regex txt. Dump that in there. I think this was mine or theirs. All right, which one of these was mine? All right, this one was mine. We'll say their reg, which was probably this one, I think. Wait, seriously? Did I not save it? What the fuck? No, I did. All right, whatever. I don't know. I don't care. I just, you know what? I don't even know why I even bothered. Like, I have a tool. If I had to create the files, anyways, which, wait, how come I had to? Wait, what? I'll deal with this later. It's like it tells me this all the time, and I don't understand why. It's not all the time, but it's a lot of times. And it's only on this computer. It never tells me that on my other computer. All right, so we're gonna do a text compare. So I didn't even have to type all that. I could have just did it. In fact, that's what I should have did the first time. When it was like, oh yeah, create a file. When I don't want to create a file. This is the tool I should have just used. All right, so I want to say it was this one. And I wonder if they have dark mode yet. No. Maybe. Yeah. Fuck it. We're not gonna do that. We'll change it back to what it was. Unfortunately, oh wait, no, never mind. So here's the difference. And this question mark. Okay, so I was almost there. There are two things that I messed up. Or wait, is one wait, which one of these is mine? Okay, so this is the one that I messed up. So my issue was that I was matching any character right here, whereas here is I'm explicitly matching live, which sure. I mean, technically that is the better solution. Technically, it's the better solution. So we're gonna go with that because it's technically the better solution. So with that, this no longer needs to be that. We'll just call this live because remember we're case insensitive here. And let's dump this inside of here. My regular expression. So we'll just do that and that. Oh, and well, I guess that's it. I think I can do that. I may, yeah, you know what? Let me look it up. Regular expression for JavaScript. Or maybe we'll look up JavaScript first. Okay, maybe that's not gonna work. All right, and then we can say regular exp. And I'm more interested in the literal. Constructor with regular expression and literal as first argument. Okay, is there one where I can do a regex literal with I? Or should I just try it? Let's put a character that I know shouldn't exist. So I, that may exist, but let's do X. What about O? Okay, I, okay, cool. So it's fine with I. Fine. Cool, now that we have this, I'm going to throw a breakpoint here and we're actually going to stop the server. And we're going to start a new server, but this time I'm going to attach a node debugger to it. Okay, we got that going. We can close this out. We're good. Discard. Let's. Okay, it did create the thing, but that's okay. I think that. Yeah. This should be fine. We should get to the line of code that I care about. Wait. Yeah. Parse regex. Yeah. All right. Cool. Look at that. I don't care about that. Here we are. So we're gonna parse our regular expression and go to the debug console. And we can, let's make this bigger to make it a little bit easier for y'all to see. And we're going to look at our parsed regex. All right. So we get back 3 matches. The first match is the entire string. The first match, well, the second match, is wrong. Maybe. Actually, I don't know if it's wrong. Oh no, it's right. Look at that. It is right because I didn't put the date. Okay, yeah, that's right. So we're going to parse the thing. So we get back an actual result. Date should be undefined, or it will be undefined. Oh shit, it's gonna. Okay, so dang it. I know what the issue is here too. Yeah, they're right there. There is no date property. So let's now know that, knowing that, I wonder if so both of these could not be there. That's the issue. Except parse groups. So we'll say if there's no parsed, or there's there's no parsed regex dot or not that parsed regex dot groups. Wait, how come that's not working? Do I need to do this or? Yeah, that's what it was. So we'll say if not that or not this. There we are. Cool. So now we get that settled. Now, the problem is how I'm trying to access this. All right, we'll try this a few times. I don't know what the solution for this one is right now. Oh, cancel. Let's finish out this request. All right, try this again. And this time, because I'm going to be using this a few times, I'm going to put the parsed regex here, which is undefined, but that's fine. Now we are defined. Okay. So okay, look at that. The group is not there. Groups is undefined. What? All right, now that's interesting. I wonder if it's undefined because all the groups aren't there. I wonder if that's the issue here. Dang it. Okay. This is gonna make my life a little bit more of a challenge. But I guess that's for another time. I have talked to myself for 2.5 hours. And it looks like the person I was intending to stream with today is nowhere to be found. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Hopefully, you got something out of that. I don't know. I may be back a little bit later today, maybe. Low probability, but it's a probability. If not, I'll probably be around tomorrow. So hopefully, you got some out of this particular stream. If you did, I would appreciate you if you do what do you call this? Like if you what's the word? You follow me, yeah. Like follow me on Twitch. Obviously, I don't do this for real. Follow me on Twitch, on Twitter. You follow me on LinkedIn if you want. Subscribe to me on YouTube. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment. I'll respond. They don't have to be live. But yeah, y'all have a good rest of the day and enjoy the weekend if I decide to enjoy my weekend too. All right, peace.